Hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you a very important video, or at least it's a good discussion video about the 72-hour challenge. Now this only pertains to the people that can get Kihaku to rank 2, and they're at the level I'm at, like over 100. I'm at 106, so this kind of applies to everyone at my level that is getting the same coin exchange rate as me. And it has about just like, they started with like 1.5 billion or like 1 point, this 1.5 to 2 point something million or billion billion, and they know they won't make enough for Kihaku, but they can make it to 13,550 coins. I do believe that's possible with that amount of gold, and we're gonna talk about that. Now, I have no right to, just recommend that you spend gems on anything in this game. I have no right. But I will recommend this once that you should get, if you don't have enough for Kihaku, and you have the 13,550 coins, you should spend gems to get the rank 2 Kihaku. Again, this is only if you can get a rank 2 Kihaku. Like if you're offered a rank 2 Kihaku, you have like the 13,550 coins, you should spend that much gems that is left. I guess I should explain this first. So each time you collect a card here, every time you collect a thing here, every time you click get one, you spend the coin for that that one card. 200. You see the gem on the right bottom right here? That drops every time you collect a card from that that 72 challenge. So whatever you're wanting on, regardless of what it is, whenever you pick up one, the gem price goes down. And at some point, this is the chart from the last one. I think this was the last one with higher on Delaware. Yeah, I think this is the one. Now I easily had enough. The coin rate was easily doable. I believe I was able to get this just naturally without spending gems, but I did have to spend gems the one time for Baba Yaga, and I spent about like 350 or 375, I think. I can't remember too much, but it was one of those three, as you can see there, one of those three options, or the last three options. I can't remember exactly, but I did wind up spending those gems on it. And it was for rank, again, it was for rank 2. Only ever do this if it's rank 2, and you do have at least 13,550. You can go a little, or like around that range, or at least genuinely anywhere between the 400 price range. There you go. I think that's a better option, or not a better option, but like, let's say you couldn't make that 13 mark. I really hope that you do, because it costs you a lot less gems. Just that mark in general. If it can make it to 16, that's really good. That'll save you an extra gems there. It would save you quite a bit. 25 to be exact, I do believe. But you should pay that price. you should pay the 375 or 350 price. Here's a few reasons why. 1, every single person will have this monster. 2, every single person will put this on defense. 3, it's just dumb. The monster itself is highly hydrodynamically designed to be dumb. Kihaku is one of the best monsters in the game. A lot of people consider him the best of the best. There's no greater monster than this monster at the moment, because everything that it does is an AoE on, like, it does the 2 kinds of deny on like 3 kinds of AoE scalings. It has 3 moves that do an AoE, and they all apply the same thing. They both apply possession, and they both apply freeze at the same time. That's like 2 different kinds of denies happening at once. It is a very powerful deny in this game, and everyone at the moment is going to have this. Everyone uses, you remember the Baba Yaga event? I still see people use the rank 2 Baba Yaga. I myself still use that Baba Yaga, and again, I told you that I had spent the 375 gems for it. I have yet to regret that purchase. I have yet to regret having to spend 375 gems. A lot of people would be kind of looking at me like, Dib, you didn't have to spend gems. You shouldn't have to spend gems for the 72-hour event challenge. You could have just earned it. That's probably from the people that are probably not even the same level as I. It's a lot different. The coin rates are a lot different for higher level players than lower level players. It's very, very much different. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be making this video. But again, this video is just for the people that just can't naturally make that, that point of coins before the end of this event and can make it to at least the 550 mark. This monster is very, very important to have. Again, it just very is important. One of the best monsters in the game, one of the best deniers in the game. You have very little chances of losing this with this monster. It's basically the same cheapness as Voltic. If this thing goes, if it gets its turn in, the enemy is probably done. It probably is, unless it's like a severe situation where you've killed the other two monsters, and just because it's not enough just to deny you at that point. But that's his only condition. That's your only condition of winning is. This thing doesn't deny you, and you keep it from moving. That's your only winning condition. like there's no other way you can stop this thing. In all honesty, there's only a handful of counters at the moment for this monster, and those are the mountain monsters with the immunity to possession buff, the hardened monsters on luck. Like if you get lucky and it misses both of the denies. That's really just luck based on it. You're winning on luck. And the extra turn monsters, on the exception that Faraday isn't with Kihaku. I will say one of the most devastating combos in this game at the moment is Kihaku and Faraday because, it's very, Voltic and Zyla are the hugest problems with Kihaku. There's like the hugest possible counters. I'm saying possible because there's still a chance that they can be frozen. But if they're possessed, they can just do a scale. It doesn't necessarily kill anything right away, and then they could just proceed to kill Kihaku. The problem with that being is if Faraday is with them, Faraday is going to get that extra turn, and especially if it's the Earth Monster, odds are it'll jump right on that Voltic, it'll jump right on that Zyla, and just kill it. And then you have no hope of winning. Another counter for it is, I don't know if I said Warthog, but that's also one of his few counters, and artifacts, and conditionally, again, this is another one. It'd have to be Oikawa, conditionally speaking, when he does his self-buff skill that gives him all 3 immunities to the basic denies. And that's if he didn't get frozen and he got possessed, or he just didn't get any debuffed at all, if he didn't get controlled at all, and he does that skill. Kihaku cannot touch Oikawa on that condition. It's one of his few problems at the moment, and Oikawa is not even considered popular among the communities. In fact, he's even considered garbage. I really don't think he's garbage. I think he's overlooked. And he's one of his few answers. It's one of his very few answers. He's one of the few monsters that can even bother Kihaku, possibly. And a lot of monsters, it really doesn't get bothered by much things. Another thing is, the reason why he has that same level of cheapness is he also shares the same trait as Voltic. He also has the hardened trait, which makes it a 20% chance likely not to get denied from the get-go. So if you don't deny this thing, and it misses the deny. If you're faster than Kihaku, you miss that deny. And he's going to deny you. And if he brought monsters that are immune to freeze, then you're just possessed now. And then they'll do stuff to each other, and odds are they'll deny or kill one another. That's how dumb possession is. And if you're, Frozen on the other hand, you just don't get to move at all. And then the other monsters can just do whatever on the Kihaku's team. And he also can hold trap relics, which have the tendency to do that speed thing. Like a lot of people like running the speed trap lowering relic, and that's just dumb. And it just kind of changes up the turn order, and he could possibly keep moving. It's just a lot of possibilities. It's a really high reward monster with no risk. There's like little to no risk of running Kihaku. That's just how dumb he is. He's got very little problems. And he's just good. There's very few things. Cooldown's activation doesn't really matter because he has a spammable AoE skill. That again, I just said AoE too, and it does the same thing again. It does possession, does freezing. Stamina drain. A lot of people don't like one of the reasons why people don't like Kihaku possibly is because of his high stamina cost. That does not matter. A lot of people are hating Talos because of high stamina cost. That does not matter. Know why? Because relics exist. That's not being a reason a long time ago. That's not being a thing a long time ago. It doesn't really matter how high stamina costs are for monsters anymore because relics are a thing. The people that say that probably don't have the relics to begin with, and they probably haven't even read up on like several bronze relics that even high competitive players use. because of what they do. They restore stamina, and they're just good. There's the recharge banner, which is really good. That's a gold banner, and you can have a chance to get said banner from the gold relic chest that you get for just being in legendary. You could get that for free, or just just straight up get it for the gold gem chest or that specific relic chest. I think you should go for that, to be honest, because then you're probably guaranteed said relic, which is a lot better. They do have specific relic chests on sale, but we're back to the main topic. Is you should get this monster. you should spend if you can't get the 23k coins, and if you're at my level, again, this is just about for players that are at my level and can produce the coin for it, you should spend that 375. It is a good choice. This is coming from a person that brought the Baba Yaga for around the 350 or the 375 range, or just the 300. I can't remember exactly how much I spent on it in terms of, but I know it was in the 300 range. I know I never regretted that purchase. I've yet to regret that purchase. And because of that past purchase, I was able to clear the Warthog on hard. I had my Baba Yaga, I had my rank 2 Baba Yaga, my rank 2 Atlas, and my, I think it was rank 2 Progenius. Yeah, and I just won. I just cleared it. It was done. It was in the realm of doneness, and I actually managed to clear it because I had my Baba Yaga on me. I was able to, possess the Alex Bone, and then I got lucky with my ultimate on Atlas. I got like the Mega Stun. Realistically, my only winning condition at that point, and yeah, I was able to clear hard on it. Now I have like 25 Warthog cells. It's not a bad, I'm saying right now, it's not a bad thing if you do wind up spending 375 on this monster. You also realistically save. You honestly save a lot of gems if you were to just make it from scrap. It takes a lot of gems to rank up a monster. In fact, if you were just to make a monster from scratch, let's say you don't even have the base monster, if you wanted like a rank, I do believe it was like a rank 3. If you were to make Kihaku from scratch at this point, just naturally at the 249 price, I do believe, I talked to Armor about it, would be around 1.6 or 1.700k coins. I think it was over a 50 gem base. I think it was like 1,743 gems. I think that was the price we talked about. But as you can see, that's a lot of gems. For just the rank 3 monster, again, it's really expensive to rank up monsters. And to get a rank 2 monster for 375 or 350, that's a good deal. You save so much gems in the future. And this is a monster that you'll probably wind up having anyway. So just get it now. Get it for the 375 or 350 gem price after, once you get that 13,550. I do believe that's doable. I do believe I'll wind up getting that much at that point. Now, I actually have Kihaku. I have him naturally. I have him at 100. And I would still get this. I would honestly still get this. Because again, it's rank 2. What's better, a non-ranked Kihaku or a ranked up Kihaku? The answer is ranked up Kihaku. Now, I've seen people win defense fights even when it's not ranked up, to be fair. But I feel like if it's ranked up, it has a higher chance of being annoying. And this thing is really annoying. Kihaku is just, again, one of the best monsters in the game. Must have. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Again, that's pretty much it. It really shouldn't have been a video that I needed to make, but after reading a lot of comments about the feelings about it, where a lot of people are just going to skip out, even though they could have just gotten it for the 375 or 350 gem price, after collecting for 13,000. It's like, nah, that's not worth it. Are you sure about that? One of the most busted monsters in the game at the moment, and that's not worth it. If you're getting offered at rank 2. I've seen a lot of people at least comment on it, and they could have gotten it at rank 2, but I asked the price on it, and they said they could get it at rank 2. On several different chats. It's just interesting. It is a monster worth that price. Even if you couldn't get it for free. I know these events, genuinely speaking, 72-hour event challenges are designed so players can get something for free. Not necessarily the case if you're really high level and you just don't have the amount of food it doesn't have the amount of gold it's asking for at that specific time. It's not necessarily the case. It is not fair for higher level players. It is not. If you think it's really fair, odds are you're a low level player, and just haven't seen what it's like for a really high level player in terms of these events. These events are more so designed for lower level players than they are in than higher level players. I'm not saying in terms of skill. There are really high level players in terms of skill cap. There are really high level players with low level accounts, because they know they'll benefit from this. And that's enough said. I didn't really know about this too much when I started playing, and I did a lot of the adventure maps, so I'm not a very good spot in these events anymore. Odds are this will probably be my last 72-hour event challenge. I probably wind up skipping a lot until I have like a bunch of gold saved up for it. That's just because of how difficult it is. And by that time, I'm pretty sure the exchange rates will just be terrible. Because again, the exchange rate for coins changes with the level of the player, and at some point it just gets unrealistic. It just becomes that. And that's really all I have to really say for this video. Do think about it. I hope this video changes your mind on said topic. I don't really like saying, oh, you guys should spend gems on this, but again, it wouldn't really be a bad. Again, it's not really a bad purchase. I still use the Baba Yaga I got for the 72-hour event challenge. I still use that. I still win a bunch of fights because of it. A lot of people still use it too. A lot of people have rank 2 Baba Yagas because it's a really good monster. It's a really good earth monster, and this is a really good water monster. I'm just saying. I think that's enough said for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you not see Baba Yagas on defense in your team wars? If you're where I'm at the moment in the same team, let me know. But again, that's just my thoughts on it. It really is. It's just a universally good monster, and I do believe if you can get it at rank 2 for like 375 or 350, that is worth it. Even though it's an event designed, you should have just been able to got it for free. You shouldn't have to spend those gems. Again, it's different in the eyes of a player that can't earn that much coin in just the time. It's in terms of the level, again, it's very different for a high level player. Very different. But I hope this video, kind of gave you a good thought or two. And yeah, that's about it. I'm Did the Awesome. Hope you guys have an awesome day.